Hello. So I've been setting norms with my students for a few semesters now. I learned about this idea from a colleague, and when I first heard about it, I was pretty nervous to give that power to my students. I was nervous that they wouldn't set up norms that would create the type of learning environment that um, would be fruitful for feeling safe and making mistakes. But I do preface this assignment by by saying that I want all of us to feel um, safe and create a learning environment where we're able to explore our ideas without judgment. And I think that really helps. Um, I also have them think about the best class that they've been in and the worst class that they've been in, and to think about the behaviors in those classes so that we know what we want to strive for and then some of the behaviors that we want to avoid. So I am in the middle of a wind turner session. I did it again. And as always, I'm pleasantly surprised by the ideas that my students come up with. I'm especially happy when someone suggests that they should be helpful to their classmates and be willing to um, uh, allow space for students to learn and make mistakes. Um, Something that always surprises me is that they actually want a cell phone rule. Um, and I had a very strict cell phone policy in the past, but we've agreed that we can use cell phones as a learning tool. Something that I always add that I have them sort of brainstorm after we've come up with a list together is to think of a consequence if these norms aren't if we're not sort of abiding by the norms that we've set up for ourselves. Um, and I think it's important to have a very clear consequence just so that that hidden rule is surfaced. And almost always students say that there should be a warning or two before the student is asked to leave for the day. Um, so I think this is a very powerful tool. It allows for there to be very explicit expectations, and then there's an explicit consequence if those expectations aren't met. Um, so yeah, I will continue to do this activity because it's worked very well in the past.